got Jimmy K, who is Two Wheel Thunder TV, one of the most predominant, prestigious TV motorcycle video in the world. And I'm not exaggerating. And then we got Mike Jones from wolfonthemoon.com, who was the writer and producer for this movie that you just saw. And Mike Jones, just raise your hand. Jimmy K from Two Wheel Thunder. So, and if you want to talk to him a little later, you can. We got some other guests here too. I mean, Vicky Sanfilippo from Accident Scene Management. I mean, one of the most famous women riders in the United States of America. I mean,
I didn't know that. I didn't know. Headlines.
And Mr. Frank.
That's what he said about my wife.
Mr. Frank, Tom, you want to introduce yourself here? Tom. Mr. Frank from Ironworks.
No, John Frank, American Iron.
Oh, John Frank. And how many years you been with them, John?
20.
20 years, okay. And then we got some other people here. Who do we got that want to introduce? Tony Sanfilippo. Everybody knows Tony. When we had the big helmet rallies, he was far up front. And we got a little surprise for the CC Riders at the end of this. Now the first one we're going to give is to Mike Hubby, and you all know about Mike Hubby. And these awards are given to people that's gone above and beyond the call of duty, people that have distinguished themselves in not only motorcyclists and veterans, and by the way, tomorrow, the big ceremony at the Capitol, the 50th anniversary of the Vietnam War is tomorrow. But I'm going to read the first one, and all 7 are getting this award. And basically the language is the same, but I'm going to read the first one. And I want you to be looking at all 7 of these awards up here. And now think about this. Whenever you see somebody receive an award, it's because of you that they're getting it. And you can learn from them as an inspiration. Here's the first one, and these are all the same. This is the Unsung Hero Character with Charisma Award. It's a brand new award by the Motorcycle Movie Music Museum and Memoir Committee, which is a very prestigious committee that the AMA, the National Coalition of Motorcyclists, are looking at doing something with. In fact, the National Coalition of Motorcyclists Confederation of Clubs, on Saturday, they're going to consider making it a committee answerable to the board. Now, this is for all of these people. And the CC Riders are getting this too, so get ready, CC Riders. We're going to want every CC Rider that's here to be up front for a picture, by the way. And Jimmy K, by the way, is recording a lot of this on his video. And he might be sharing it, who knows where, and like I said, across the world.
So if you're wanted, don't go up there.
For outstanding contributions, brilliant career, and stellar achievements. Stellar achievements. A shining example that inspires, empowers. Your humility shines forth with contagious enthusiasm, refreshing optimism. By pursuing every resource and leaving no stone unturned in helping others discover their hidden resources and harnessing their full potential, you shine. And it's spelled S-H-Z-I-N-E. And it's because you've got good employees, Mike. It's because of all the coalitions that you've established. I'm going to talk a little bit about that. You're going to be able to talk. These aren't prestigious people because of themselves. They got people that work with them, for them, and they go above and beyond the call of duty. Your contributions to serving and helping others inspires each and every one of us present. May you continue to have, I added this, hunger and heart, fire in the belly, and souls absolutely on fire.
Of course.
And this, by the way, is being shared with the American Motorcycle Association, National Coalition of Motorcyclists, the Confederation of Clubs, the Christian Unity Coalition, and it's being shared with Governor Walker and the Secretary of the Department of Veterans Affairs, John Skokas. Each one of these individuals, and the CC Riders as a club, are going to get a personal letter from the governor, signed by the governor. He's looking at their resumes, and they were looking at doing a separate certificate or commendation to each of these individuals. There's one person that's not here because of cancer. But anyways, give a standing ovation for the first recipient, Mike Hubby.
All right.
As Dave said, we don't do anything alone. We have over 130 employees in my office, and Tony Sanfilippo, who's been with my firm for over 20 years, is here tonight. And he has just been an absolute joy to work with for 20 years. He's an excellent employee. We have many excellent employees, and anything that I've done has been the result of teamwork, not myself. But thank you all for being here. Thank you.
Here it is. Here's the first one. Okay, if you can't hear, come up front. Come up front. Come up front if you can't hear. The next one.
Recorder, get pictures. You got any pictures?
The next one, Jerry, come on.
Jerry Green.
Jerry Green, right up next to Mike. Come right up front, right here. And can you stay right there, Mike? I want you all front. This man served in Vietnam. He's made international history of recent. Fox News National carried a story about this man, Jerry Green. And he was at Eau Claire. Fox News said, we want to interview you for international news. Fox News National, International. And they at the last minute, the equipment wouldn't work. They said, you got to get to the Twin Cities in an hour. And Eau Claire from the Twin Cities is like an hour and a half downtown. This man, probably one of the first in history, he was denied. Now, Doc Murray knows all about this stuff. He was denied 3 times by the Board of Veterans' Appeals. You file for a service-connected disability claim, you get denied. You go to the Board of Veterans' Appeals in Washington, D.C. He was denied 3 times at Washington, D.C. He would not give up, just like we did in the Nam. Just like bikers do for bikers, you don't give up. You save lives, like Vicky trains every day. Accident scene management, you don't give up. This man did not give up. His third go-around, he was denied. Administrative law judge in Washington, D.C. scolded the VA and said, you will get this guy, this man, this Marine, service-connected disability. Now, I'm 100% disabled, service-connected. My total rating is 190% since December of 2006. Ladies and gentlemen, this man before you, born and raised on a farm, this man before you, a workaholic, real estate, a developer, I mean, the list goes on and on and on. This man is 480% disabled. Give a standing ovation to Jerry Green for being an inspiration.
Well, I'm not a hero. I'm just probably the first guy in history to get an award for being stubborn. I was taught when I was very young, never give up. If you get knocked down, get back up and let the guy knock you down again. Do it again and again, and when he gets tired of knocking you down, then kick his ass. And I just looked at this whole scenario, and I'm a guy that loves my country. I love everything there is in my country, and I fear my government. I don't like the way things are going, but I love my country. And I feel that each and every one of us, I've read your sign on the wall, the brotherhood amongst you guys and gals. It's the same thing with all veterans. We had a motto, leave no man behind. And that's the way I feel about the continued fight that we face. Our fight was foreign, today it's domestic. Just to get anybody with a problem, the solutions they need to get the benefits and the health care that they deserve. And if we just stand back and let things happen, I mean, we all have mothers, and we all have fathers, and brothers, and sisters, and cousins, and friends, and brotherhood of people. And all of us, if we look back in our family tree, we all have ancestors that fought, shed blood, and died to give us the rights and the freedoms that we so cherish today. And if we just let the government on a daily basis strip us just a little bit more of these freedoms, every one of our forefathers would roll over in their graves and they would cry a great, great wail. So as a patriot, we need to stand together. And I just say to you all that any veteran that needs help or assistance, I've researched over 3,500 veterans cases. I know which ones have been approved, which ones have been denied. I've separated them. I know the ingredients, and I'm willing to help anybody that needs any help or assistance with filing claims. I'm not an expert, and I'm not an attorney, but I do know a little bit about the channels to get into the system that we face today. So I appreciate being here tonight. I appreciate Dave, everything he's done for me. He's a close friend, close neighbor, and thank you.
God bless you.